Hi, Brad Tonini here, the sales strategist. Just wanted to say hi to those members with regard to our webinar coming up on Monday, July the 3rd. This webinar is entitled The 5 Most Challenging Questions in Sales and How to Overcome Them. Imagine if you knew the 5 most challenging questions, I've got a feeling you might know some of them, that are given to us as salespeople that we must be able to have the answers to. Imagine being able to be bulletproofed so that when you actually walk into the next appointment, you actually have a really good way of answering these questions. You know, there are so many questions we could be asked, but there are 5 really challenging ones that I want to go through with you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pose the question to you. I'm going to give you an opportunity to think about the way you'd answer it. Make your own bullet points, and then I'm going to go through each question and answer it with a structure that you might be able to use in being able to answer these questions in the marketplace. You see, I think that the way selling is done today is about being a trusted advisor, which is simply about being able to move in any direction according to our buyer, being nimble and flexible, but also being pre-warned and pre-prepared so that choreographed sales call is one you have thought through a number of times in your mind, rehearsed, drilled, role-played if you like, to be able to make sure you get the best possible chance of conversion. How do we make sure we get best possible chance of conversion? Having the answers already in our mind according to what the buyer asks us. Now, of course, the buyer may not even ask you these specific 5 questions, but they might ask you a variation of these 5 questions. Or perhaps you're not necessarily getting these questions on a regular basis, but boy, how impressive would it be for you to be able to impose this question on yourself? Just pose it in the actual meeting and then answer it in front of your prospect. Now that'd be pretty impressive, and also showing that we are truly trusted advisors. So on July the 3rd, the 5 most challenging questions in sales and how to overcome them. Around about 45 minutes, and we'll go through each of these questions, give you a structure, make you bulletproof out there, and being able to deal with any buyer that you come across in terms of any situation with any of these questions. I think you're going to find this really valuable. Members only on this call, and take plenty of notes. There's going to be plenty of opportunity to write down lots of things about how we can actually structure up a message. See you then.